Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan claims his country has every right to conduct military operations in Syria.
When it comes to fighting threats, Turkey holds the right to conduct any operation it sees necessary in Syria or any soil that breeds terrorism. No one can restrict our right to self-defense, nor prevent us from exercising it.
The Turkish military started to shell Kurdish positions in Syria earlier this month.
No.
Erdogan has his own plans in the region, and he has his ambitions regarding Syria. He realized that these ambitions vanished due to the involvement of our Russian friends. Therefore, he is in disarray, and it seems that he is paralyzed and is making one last attempt to get at least something for himself and his government party. This is his final attempt to take something that he planned to from Syria.
Well, this footage allegedly shows mortars being fired at Kurdish positions across the border in Syria. It was not only the Kurds who were targeted. Syrian army units were hit too, according to Damascus. Turkey insists it was retaliating after attacks on its border post. Syria sent its protest to the United Nations.
Heavy Turkish artillery shelled Syrian territory, including the positions of Syrian Kurds and of the Syrian Arab Army. The shelling by Turkish artillery of Syrian territory constitutes direct support of armed terrorist groups.
We're going to deal with them like we deal with the terrorists. We're going to defend our country. This is aggression. They don't have any right to interfere, politically or militarily, in Syria. This is a breach of international law, and as Syrian citizens, the only option we have is to fight and defend.
Western leaders, including top officials from America and France, have urged Turkey to stop the cross-border fire. Despite that, the United Nations Security Council failed to pass a resolution submitted by Russia calling on Ankara to halt its bombardment. The American ambassador to the UN called it, quote, Moscow's attempt to distract the world from its involvement in the Syrian war. Well, we spoke with Michael Operskalski, an expert on international affairs. He says more pressure needs to be put on Turkey.
Actually, there's very little international pressure, effectively, on Ankara. So this is giving them the impression at the moment that they could behave as they like. They are trying to dictate on Mrs. Merkel, using their weak situation because of the refugee crisis. The situation is the same in other European countries. So we are talking about a regime in Turkey that is getting more and more irrational and out of control. Anything can happen.